the cradle that rocked itself. My name is Emily Carter, and I used to be the kind of woman who planned everything. A steady job as a high school English teacher in Boston, married to a kind, funny man I met in college, and pregnant with our first child, a little girl we already named Lily before we even saw her face. We had everything mapped out: nursery colors, bedtime routines, lullabies. But life has a cruel way of rewriting the script. My husband, Daniel, died in a sudden car crash just 6 months after Lily was born. No warning, no goodbye, just gone. And overnight my world collapsed into silence. I tried staying in the same apartment, but every room was a reminder. His toothbrush in the holder, his coffee mug in the sink, his jacket still hanging by the door. I couldn't breathe there anymore. So I took what little savings we had, packed up Lily, and moved to a small rental house in Salem, Massachusetts. Quiet, affordable, surrounded by woods, the kind of place where people heal, or try to. I didn't ask too many questions about the house. I was too numb to care, but I remember the landlord's exact words when I noticed the old wooden cradle in the nursery. "It's been here longer than I have," he said. "Most tenants just leave it alone." Back then, I didn't believe in signs or spirits or curses, but I should have. Because what I found in that house wasn't just an old piece of furniture. It was the beginning of something I still can't explain. It felt strange, but I was exhausted. When I laid Lily in the cradle for the first time, she smiled and instantly fell asleep. That night, I watched her sleep from the doorway. The cradle rocked slowly, gently. I hadn't touched it. Over the next few nights, I noticed strange things. The cradle would rock by itself, always around 3:15 a.m. Same rhythm, same creak. Lily slept peacefully through it, but I didn't. One night, I heard what sounded like a soft lullaby coming through the baby monitor. A woman's voice humming, gently, but I was the only adult in the house. When I checked the room, Lily was asleep and the cradle was still. But as I turned to leave, she opened her eyes and said, in a whisper,
"She likes me."
I tried to rationalize everything, maybe sleep deprivation, old wood creaking, but the dread kept building. Then Lily began speaking in her sleep. Not babble, full sentences.
"She's behind you. Mommy, don't let her stop rocking. She wants us to stay."
I started researching the house and learned that in 1913, a baby died in the same nursery in a fire. The house was rebuilt. No record of the cradle, but the landlord knew more than he let on. When I called him, he said coldly, "If the cradle likes your daughter, it'll keep her safe. But if it ever stops rocking, it'll need someone else." That night, I moved the cradle into my bedroom. I wasn't letting Lily out of my sight. At exactly 3:15 a.m., the cradle started rocking on its own. Smooth, slow. I held Lily in my arms, watching in silence. Then I heard something under my breath, a woman's whisper, just inches from my ear.
"Now you both belong, and it's too late to leave."
The next morning, I tried to throw the cradle out, dragged it to the porch. By the time I came back from putting Lily to sleep, it was back in the bedroom, still rocking. We fled that weekend. I left everything behind. I moved across the country to Boulder, Colorado. New home, new locks, no cradle. But every night at 3:15, Lily would wake up laughing, eyes wide open, looking at something I couldn't see. Then, one morning, I heard her singing the same lullaby, in a voice that wasn't quite her own. That night, I heard two voices whispering through the baby monitor. One was Lily, the other was older, softer, broken. I never left Lily alone after that. We sleep together. We travel together. We stay in one place no longer than a few weeks, because no matter where we go, eventually it finds us. The cradle. Sometimes it's already there when we arrive in a corner, in a closet, in a reflection. Sometimes it arrives after us, in pieces, as if rebuilt from memory. Once, I found it upside down on the ceiling, gently rocking in complete silence. Lily doesn't cry anymore when it comes. She just watches it, like she understands something I don't. And at exactly 3:15 a.m., I always wake up, not from a sound, but from a feeling, like someone standing at the foot of the bed. Watching, waiting. Some nights I hear them whispering to her. Other nights, I hear her whispering back. We've spoken to priests, psychics, researchers. No one can explain it. No one can stop it. But the worst part, I'm not even sure I want it to end anymore, because a part of me deep down feels like I'm not Lily's only mother anymore, like something else has claimed her too, and maybe it's claimed me as well. And the cradle, it just keeps rocking. Every night, same time, same creak. No origin, no rules, no escape. Only one thing is certain now. Whatever it is, it doesn't want her anymore. It wants us both, and it's getting closer.